there. Maybe. Hi, Miss Becky. You are so cute. Oh, alright, let's look at that. Hi. Oh, you look like you're feeling a little bit better today. Maybe? That would be nice. Good morning, humans. Good morning, Inara and Buffy. How you doing this morning, Buffs? Buffy Tiger Buffy. We need to ferment you, I think. Let's see. I'll do some. A little eye drop. Where's that tea? Chin is looking. Good morning. Hi, Joe. Hi. Good morning. Hi. Good morning. Oh, good morning. Oh, look, you do that potty here. Don't you? Oh, hi. Hi. Oh, you're so beauteous. Good morning, Tiger Buffy. Tiger. Hello, Miss Betty. Oh, they're so pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. How are you doing today? Oh, it's so pretty. Should go have some eye drops and stuff. We just get the bad part over with, and then you can just, oh no. Oh, so many sneezes. Good morning, Inara. Oh, yes, I know. Come on. Come with me. I know. Come with me. Come with me. I know. Come on. Oh, okay, come on. Come on. You're okay. Come on. You're okay. I know. Baby girl. Before it needs to. Oh, yeah. Look at like that. Hi. I know. How are you? There, I'm sorry. Ooh, thank you. I'm trying to help wipe your nose. Oh, she's not into that time. I know. Let me just give you your eye drops. Oh, uh-oh. Mickey not going on. I don't want to have a cat fight. That would not be super great. Oh, I know. You need your snuggle. Inara has not had her morning snuggles yet, and so she decided it's time. Here, come over here. Come here and flop for the camera. There we go. Okay, very cute. Very special. Very special. Oh. Yes, the whole colony right now at the feeding station has upper respiratory. It must be like a spring thing going on. There. That's good. I know. Becky's not super excited about getting her eye drops. Not surprisingly at all. Are you sitting on the cord, Mr. Tiger Buffy? You're so handsome. Inara does not want to wait her turn. No, she doesn't. She said it's time. Right, meow. Oh, poor Miss Becky. She's like, ooh. Let me just do this. Thank you. Good girl. Good girl. Are you bumping Stephanie's bum? Alright. Oh, hi there. Hello. Hello. So, I can't reach the camera. To adjust it. Let's check your chin. How's your chin doing? Good one. Oh, it looks good. Maybe we don't need to. Maybe give it a little swipe. So I think we got a little bit of chin acne. So now no. Oh gosh, my lap is already occupied. I don't know how that would go if Nara tries to get in my lap and discovers a cat already in my lap. Let's not find out. I'll spend here in a minute. Yes, I will. So you can see Nara is ready. She's ready for her home. She's ready to go. We will miss her. But we also are excited for her to get to her home. Between Nara and Buffy Tiger, there's a lot of purring going on right now. There's a lot of purring. Okay. Be jealous. Be jealous. Satine says you can have it. You can have all the attention. So I'm just cleaning her Satine's chin because she has a little bit of chin acne. So I'm just cleaning it with some Hibitane and water. See if it just goes away after some cleaning. Good girl. She doesn't mind it too much. Oh, good job. That's a big sigh. Big sigh. Oh, did I start leaving? Let's see one more. And we got eye drops. There's unfortunately not much we can do about the upper respiratory stuff since it's viral, except just keep an eye on it, and if they develop secondary bacterial stuff, we treat that with antibiotics, but antibiotics won't do you good if it's just viral. So we are doing eye drops because her eye is looking like it's pretty sore just from the cold, but oh, she's not a super loving lap time these days, but she loves being petted up on the windowsill, and when she feels like she's in a comfortable, safe place, she will eventually relax in the lap, but she hasn't been super into it lately. Not like the other two. So there you go. So pretty. Ooh, ooh. Hi. Okay, it's your turn now. And your turn. How are you doing, Mr. Tiger? We need to get the furniture in here for you. Some of the cats have oral ulcers. These guys do not at this point, but I wouldn't be surprised. They definitely have had them. Other cats have had them from the colony for sure. Hi. Oh, aren't you sweet? Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, biscuits. So this newly reformed barrel is ready to go home, you can see. She's very adorable. Very demanding suddenly. Very demanding. Come this way. Oh, let's put the lid on so that we don't get there you go. Come on, this way. Come over here. Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute. Yeah, so far Inara has not had any symptoms of the upper respiratory. She's definitely been exposed to it in the colony. That's why I'm keeping them together. Well, both because we don't have any more space available at the moment to put her anywhere else, and also because they've all been exposed to this stuff, and so some cats have stronger immune systems, or they've had it before, or for whatever reason they're not as susceptible. Hi. Hello. Maybe her stress level's lower for some reason. We don't know. So we don't know why, but and it's possible she could develop symptoms at any point. Medically, the best thing to do would be to separate them. And she probably would be okay on her own. We just don't really have the capacity. We have 3 rooms going right now, which is like 3 full glove, booty, gown changes for every single visit, and triple the laundry, and it takes a lot more time. So if we were to try to find another space for her, then it just extends that whole thing. Hopefully we can find her a home. She's available now, so hopefully she's I'm hoping we can find her a home soon, because then she could just go home and then problem solved. But since they did come from the same place, they have all been exposed to this. So if she was going to get it, she would have gotten it anyway. So hopefully we can get her adopted soon. She likes to go camping. Hello. Yeah, mouth ulcers, shifting lameness, and decreased appetite are all symptoms of upper respiratory. Like Noelle had shifting lameness. We've had a few with shifting lameness. Oh, she just saw herself. She just saw us on my screen. What are you gonna do with that information? We're gonna do a tiny hiss. She sniffed Tiger's tail and gave a tiny hiss. Was that another hiss? Oh gosh. Oh, I was trying to find a picture of her at the feeding station, and there's a really funny one that I may post once she's adopted. It's really adorable. It's very cute. So, tinykittens.com/adopt. Tiger, will be available next week. Satine, we are, if a really great home wants to take on Satine and continue her socialization, that we would totally be thrilled. If not, we will keep seeing how she does here. If she continues to not make progress, I think the kindest thing for her would be to go back to her friends and family in the forest, where she's happy and comfortable, and we can keep working with her there like we have with Tiger and Mr. T and Eaton and Rio, and Teller. All of them we socialize at the feeding station, and Mr. T and Piney, of course. And so we've had really good success socializing them there. And then if she comes around there, we can bring her in again at some point when she's ready. I don't want to force her to stay here. She's not, super enjoying her time here. She does do the usual cat stuff when we're not around, like playing and all that, but and she likes being petted in her safe place, even though she does hiss. Not every time, but a lot of the time she will hiss for a while. She's not aggressive, which is good, but we don't want to keep her in a situation where she's not, she's not as happy as she could be. So that's the struggle. Yeah, I mean, she definitely misses being her freedom, I think, and it's you can see the difference between Inara, who's been here a week less, and Tiger. These guys are ready. These guys are ready to go. They've made significant progress. They make progress every day. And Satine made a lot of progress initially, to the point where she would purr. She purrs and flops and likes being petted. She doesn't feel very well now because of her cold, but she made progress really quickly and then sort of hit a plateau. So every time we bring in another cat, we learn something new. They all handle it differently. They all progress differently. And so at the end of the day, our number one goal with doing the feral recovery ward was to see if we could allow cats to recover in a low-stress, cage-free environment for at least a week after spay surgeries, rather than returning them right away, or having to keep them in traps for a couple of days, because those are really the two options that we had. Anything you read about TNR, those are the options. You release them. Well, you keep them in traps until you release them, basically. So, and we found that keeping them in traps, they're so stressed and scared and uncomfortable that they don't really eat or drink or use a litter box. Well, they have a litter box half the time, but and which is not great for their recovery. And so we tried this to see if we released them into a cage-free environment, would we be able to do pain meds? Would we be able to check spay incisions and, keep clean ears and treat other things, and then just give them extra time to heal? And then along the way, maybe we would be able to figure out if any were candidates for socialization. So that was kind of what we were hoping, and that is indeed what has happened. Far better than we were anticipating. It's so cute. Because it's become very clear very quickly which cats are receptive, which cats aren't, with the exception of Satine, who's been a little bit confusing. But Inara and Tiger are pretty clearly ready to go home, which is awesome. And then the other three that we had in here that we ended up releasing at least got 7 to 9 days of recovery time. We got to give them pain meds, which they otherwise don't get. So it's much more compassionate. It's a lot. It takes longer. You do the trade-off is that it's not quite as efficient because you're keeping cats longer, you're caring for them longer, etc. But it is a better experience for them, and I think it does lay the groundwork for possibly in the future some of those cats might eventually come around. So we've learned that it depends on the cat, and that we have been super successful at being able. There hasn't been one yet that we haven't been able to at least check spay incisions and give pain meds to. And they've all eaten and had water and done like normal cat stuff when we're not around. So that's an indication that they're not super stressed, which is part of the goal too. So anyway, so from that perspective, it's been a huge success. And then the added bonus is that cats like Inara, who we would have never guessed would be such a lovely cat, she's going to get home as long as someone adopts her. I can't believe no one's applied for her. She's so special and awesome. So I think she would do great in an only cat situation, maybe in a quieter home. This is her 2 weeks into captivity, so imagine what she'll be like 2 months after she's been in a stable home with her own human. I think she's gonna be amazing. So yeah, Satine is kind of an interesting case because she actually loves being petted on her terms, but you can tell that it's a conflict between her body, which is betraying her by loving the petting, and her brain, which is telling her that this predator is about to eat her. So
I was hoping that she would make significant progress being moved. We saw for some reason with Elf that every time she was moved to a new room, she had a big, she made a big step forward in her socialization. And so far we haven't seen that with Satine being in this new room. But she does have a cold and she doesn't feel great, so that certainly could be affecting things. So at a minimum, I'll wait till she's feeling better. I'm not going to release her with a raging upper respiratory infection. Not that she won't get, sneeze all over if she gets returned. But so in the meantime, if anyone out there wants to take her home and work with her, we would be thrilled if it was the right match. If not, I think, as of today, I feel like she would be happier in the forest, and I feel like we could continue to work with her there. So that's where I'm leaning, but again, she's got this upper respiratory, so I'm not going to send her back like that. So she's got a few more days to make up her mind. So Tiger will be neutered on Friday, a week from tomorrow. So we are accepting applications for him too. He is a wonderful 10-month-old, adorable, playful. Oh no, that was embarrassing. That was very embarrassing. Oh, I wouldn't go check her out just now. She might be embarrassed and give you a little swat. Oh, you guys probably can't see. He could not resist sniffing her bum. Come on, hey, come you two, come here. Come on, play with this. Oh, come get it. What is it? Tiger has had quite a upper respiratory infection, but he was feeling better yesterday. He seems to be feeling better today, which is good. So we haven't had any applications for any of these guys. So if anyone is watching and is interested, or if you know someone who would love to have an adorable, exceptional cat with a great story to tell, let them know about tinykittens.com/adopt. They can go there, fill out an application. Tiger would be great with other cats. He would be good with kids, older kids like that that aren't gonna like pull his tail and stuff, since his tail has been broken in 2 places and healed out there in the forest. So it's it's fine. It doesn't cause him any pain, but it's crooked, and we just don't want anyone to pull his tail. But he's pretty confident. He's very sweet. He hasn't been aggressive at all. He was we took him pretty much straight to the vet when we brought him in because of his gingivitis, and he had a foreign object embedded in his lower jaw. And he purred the whole time. He's a great cat. He's a great kitten. He's so adorable. He hasn't been feeling super great because of he's blowing little snot bubbles right now, but he's super playful, super affectionate. He just isn't feeling super great right now. But so he will be ready to go home as of Saturday, a week from this Saturday. So like 8 or 9 days from now. He's like another Mr. T personality-wise, so I think he would be fine with dogs, cats, whatever comes his way. He's pretty adaptable and mellow and super sweet and affectionate. So we need some help finding these guys homes so that we can keep bringing them in. Otherwise, if we're having trouble finding them homes, we'll just have to take it slower and not bring in as many, which hopefully, I would like to be able to keep bringing in the ones with high potential. But they are happy in the forest, so it's not the end of the world leaving them there, but we do always worry about them. Look at you. So, yeah, so if you know anyone that's looking for lovely cats, Inara would be I think best in a well, she would do really well if she was on her own. I think she would do okay with other cats. Like, she's been fine with these two. There haven't been any major altercations. There have been a few little swats if someone approaches her too closely. Like, Tiger's pushing his luck right now. He's pushing his luck. So let's see. You are so cute. Inara's thinking about coming to get it. So yeah, I was looking through all the old photos over the last year, trying to find some pictures of like when we first saw Inara. She was pregnant in like every single photo. She's so cute. She's had lots. She's had a big baby belly for her whole life. So we'll see what happens there. Hopefully some people will start. I'm advertising them on Facebook. Hopefully we'll get some takers. Have not gotten results back for the other 3 on the ringworm. The first 3 we got back were negative, which is awesome. That was mistletoe, comet, and elf. Got negative PCRs back, which is great. So unfortunately we can't make any decisions based on that because we have to wait till we get all the results for a room. So if someone is positive, does come back positive in the Jingle Comet room, then we will have to separate them out and do a reshuffle and do then another round of tests just to make sure. So not doing anything until we get those results back. So I know they were unfortunately backed up at the lab. So usually we were hoping to have results like Tuesday or early Wednesday, but it doesn't always happen as quickly as we want it to. So what else? So Inara we think is probably about 2 years old. Shiloh, I would say 12 to, 14 months, a year to a year and a half. And we think that Tiger is about 10 months. You are too cute, too cute. Yeah, so, I'm not sure who's on snuggle duty today. Someone is coming in the evening. Suzanne, who usually comes in the mornings, is not able to come this week. And so, we have snuggles later in the day, and Gwen will also be here. And I'm not sure, so that's exciting. What else? So we'll find out. Oh, did I call her Shiloh? I meant that mean. I saw Shiloh yesterday. At the feeding station, I saw Pansy, I saw Raven, I saw Shiloh, I saw Cisco. Of course, Loney was there. Neelix was there, one of our targeted cats. Sable, who is also now she's gotten herself on the list. Because she's either still got her winter pudge or potentially pregnant, I'm not sure. So keeping a close eye on her. I did try to trap yesterday, but it's tough. We have so many regulars, and so, I put out the drop trap and 3 other traps, and the regulars just line up, and then the food in the feeding area. So with like 40 regulars, 5 line up at each trap, and then like all the rest are in the middle. You just have to wait for the regulars to eat the food, and then hope that the target cats don't get bored and leave, or try to because you can't really chase away the regular cats, because then the target cats go away too. So it's an exercise in patience and frustration when you're targeting cats and have a lot that have already been done. Why do these cats have broken tails, that is a good question. We don't know if they get caught in something like a piece of equipment or a broken fence or something and try to pull to get away, or if it's a predator tries to grab them by the tail, or it's really hard to say. Usually it's something grabs them by the tail or they get their tail caught in something. Satine also at the end of her tail has a little kink, which could be genetic or could be a healed just break of the end of her tail. But Inara's tail is fine. There is a mutation present in the colony for kinky tails. So although I'm pretty sure we've spayed and neutered all of them, so we probably won't be seeing that very much. Well, there are probably cats we haven't cataloged with it, but the ones that we have seen, we have done. Yeah, I think it's not as likely that they would break their tails by falling out of the tree, because the tail's pretty flexible. So, unless they got it caught in something on the way down. But I haven't seen they do like run way up the trees, and they're pretty crazy sometimes, aren't you? You get pretty wound up out there when you're playing. You do, you're pretty funny. Yeah, well, if your neighbor's cat broke their tail falling out of a tree, then that is a possibility. We don't know. I wish we knew a lot of these things. It would be cool to know. I mean, it'd be hard to know, but it would be good to know what their history is. I wish they could tell us. I wish you could tell us what broke your tail. I do. Kinky tails. Yeah, that town is spelled right. Ginger, good job. Yeah, they do. They go way up the trees. It's really adorable. They also go and they walk on the tarps that we have protecting their shelter area. Yeah, definitely better tail than leg. You're pretty cute. So, you should tell her I already got it. What else? Just seeing if we have any results. Oh. What are you doing back there? What are you doing back there? Come here. Come on. Come on. Who wants to come get some pets? Who's gonna get here first? Nope. I thought maybe that was about something else. Okay, there we go.
He's so handsome. He's so handsome. Oh, he's petty. Oh, you're so handsome. Aren't you handsome? Oh, so handsome. Oh, so much purring. He just purrs all the time. Purrs, he's so handsome. Oh, he's so handsome. Oh, what a good boy. Is it possible to sponsor Inara so she can stay? That is very kind offer. Sure, I would think so. We're not gonna, we wouldn't, I wouldn't send her back, unless we had some sort of emergency and needed the space and didn't have any other options. And I think I would probably be able to find a foster home for her in that event rather than sending her back. Satine is a different case because I would send her back if I thought she would be more happy there, so that would be sort of a different scenario. But yeah, I think I'm hoping that we will be able to find homes for them. Soonish would be nice. It would be nice to happen soon. And then if we could send the others home at some point, that would be great. The ones that do have homes. That would be great. You could email meow@tinykittens.com if you were interested in sponsoring one of these cats while they're here. That would be awesome. You're so cute. You're so cute. Oh, so cute. You're so cute. It's meow@tinykittens.com. And thank you. Thank you. It's always helpful. It was our most expensive month yet from a medical perspective, just from vet bills for these guys, and the ringworm crew, and all the the emergency surgery and the X-rays and ultrasounds and Mary's emergency vet and all that stuff. And January is always a slow month because people are recovering from Christmas and everything, and nobody has a lot of extra money right now. So it's always funny how the timing works out like that. But we're in pretty good shape, I think, at the moment. But and I actually think it's kind of cool. I actually kind of like when we have big vet bills because I feel like it means that we're accomplishing a lot. And I know that we have with the Jingle Bell crew, because out of the Jingle Bell crew, Noelle, Nicholas, Mistletoe, Holly Bell, the 4 of them definitely would not be alive at this point if they hadn't come in. So 4 of the 8. And the property owner was worried about Jingle because he was starting to get in the way. You know how he is, Jingle Pup. He was starting to get in the way, and they have like big equipment and machinery and trucks going in and out, and he was concerned that he was going to get run over, or have some sort of farm machinery accident or something. So that's the big reason they sent Jingle here, because he was a hazard to himself with his gregarious personality. you. Oh my goodness.
Mary's doing awesome. She has a Facebook page called Along Came Mary. And what else? So I think that's probably it. All of the doctors of the 6 remaining of the 8 cats are anxiously awaiting them being cleared so they can go home. So hopefully that will happen soon without too much more. Without too much more. Oh, did you hear? Nor sent me something. Let's see if I can show you with my gloves on. Someone named Lynn got this awesome Tiny Kittens tattoo. That's pretty cool. That's our first Tiny Kittens tattoo, I think. I'm pretty sure. It looks good. It looks good. That's pretty awesome. Thanks, Nor. Kitties. Everyone had to come visit me at the beginning and now they're just all busy. Yes, we do take donations. We are incorporated as a non-profit society in Canada. We don't have our ability to do tax receipts yet because the CRA, the Canadian Revenue Agency, takes a long time to review things, and Tiny Kittens is one of those strange entities that doesn't really fit neatly into a box, and that tends to be difficult for when you have to. Anyway, it's a long process. So, but we are incorporated as a nonprofit, so we are subject to all of the nonprofit regulations, etc. We just don't have the ability to do tax receipts yet, which is kind of a bummer. But you can go to tinykittens.com/donate if you would ever like to donate. We are volunteer run, so I don't take a salary. There's very minimal overhead. It's really just the stuff to broadcast the cats, which the internet and the computer equipment and all that, and then everything else goes directly to the cats and the feeding station, and we also pay for half of the, so we pay for, obviously any of the cats that come to Tiny Kittens, we pay for everything. And then we pay for half of the, any expenses that LAPS incurs to do any of the TNR stuff on top of that. So that's kind of how it works. That's where your money goes. So ringworm is super expensive because every time we do a PCR test, it's around $60 per test. And so when you have 8 cats and going in, you have a minimum of 3 to 4 tests per cat. So, and in this case now we're up to probably 5 of those per cat. So what's that? 300, 5 times 60, 300 times 8. It's a lot. But totally worth it. But and we've also learned a lot about these the PCR tests, and perhaps better better ways to do it next time. There's not a lot of information out there about the stuff that we see and the stuff that we end up doing. There's not always information out there, so we try to learn as much as possible and test our assumptions, and so that we can do better the next time. We do have, so if you go to tinykittens.com/map, M-A-P, map, like Google Maps, you can, if you're in the local area and you know of cats that are either feral colonies or stray cats, you can enter them into the map. And so we do know of several other colonies in the area. And so as soon as we make a little more progress with these guys, then we will start to transition them to sort of maintenance mode, and we'll be able to start a new colony, which will be cool. Frank is tiny compared to Casserole now. Yeah, Revolution is pretty expensive too. Yeah, we just did our third round of Revolution, so we've gone through 24 adult-sized Revolutions. That's pretty expensive, not to mention all the other meds and deworming and the spades and neuters and everything. Yeah, the shampoo's expensive. The meds that we give are $80 a bottle, and we've been going through probably 3 bottles a week. It's because it's dispensed by weight, so as they get bigger and healthier, then we have to give them huge doses. Look at that Narcy, so cute. Her little face is so cute. So yeah, it's pretty expensive, and because I want to make sure that they're completely cleared and everything, it's going to be several extra tests and more treatment and more baths, but I don't think it would be necessarily super ethical to send them out with less than 100% guarantee. At least as much as we can guarantee it with the current set of information. I don't know if there are ever any guarantees with anything, but what else do we need in the video? I don't think so. She's so cute. So, yeah, we would love to broadcast from the feeding station more, and I was doing it a lot. There's terrible network coverage there. Like from cell coverage is the only way we can broadcast, obviously because it's middle of the forest, and it's really close to the border of Canada and the U.S. And so my phone bill was like $300 and some that month, because not only does it use a ton of data, and the connection is still pretty bad, but it also switches over to the American network every now and then, unbeknownst to you, and then you're like on roaming prices doing the broadcast. So, and I tried 2 different networks, and we just don't have good coverage down there, which is unfortunate, because if we did have good coverage, we could do some really cool stuff out there, so it's kind of a bummer. But, that's why we now just like Kinsey's and Jules and those guys post lots of videos and I post some videos on People for Happier Cats. Yeah, it's more fun. It's more fun when it's live, but the video. I think the videos are good too. Kimsey's does good videos, adorable videos, and she giggles the whole time, which is also entertaining. The giggles. So anyway, I should probably move on to the others. I'm just gonna do some brunch drive-bys because I need to actually. Oh yeah. Okay. Yep. And Gwen is on her way here. So the next shift is coming. So I think that's about it. And oh, you two are so cute. You guys can't see what's happening here. Oh, you're exposed now. You're exposed. Pretty cute. Pretty cute. I'm going to turn on the special. I'm going to turn on the special toy that everybody loves so much. So prepare for some exciting noises or to mute the camera. There's some tents for you. Let me just turn this a little bit. Bubbly lighter. Oh, it's not senior. You see the little thing for you too? Little nice. Oh, it's so cute. So cute. I'm gonna make that cracked a bit. Okay, here we go. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.